All right, what is up? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we're taking this bookkeeping firm to over 6 figures in total revenue within 1 year. Now, how we're going to be doing this, it's going to be doing it with the bookkeeping clients. We're not going to be adding any more revenue. There's going to be no more extra work that the owner has to do, or there's going to be no more extra work that the owner has to hire out for. This is all going to be done with the current clients that the owner already has, and it's going to be done with zero extra work. So let's get into it. That's right. We're not going to be wasting time here. So this is Allie. Okay. Allie is a sad person here. Allie has a bookkeeping business, and right now she makes about $90,000 every single year. She works about 20 to 40 hours a week, give or take, depending on the season. So each client is worth about $3,000 each. That gives her $30,000. She's stuck at 90,000. Okay. She wants to work less but make more. She wants to expand her lifestyle. Maybe she wants to buy a house, maybe upgrade her car, maybe go travel a bit, whatever. Okay. Allie feels stuck. She wants to grow revenues but doesn't want more clients. She wants to be different from the marketplace, because this is one thing that bookkeepers get stuck on, is when you offer bookkeeping services, they fall into the trap of commoditizing themselves, where they're only bookkeepers. And when you're only a bookkeeper, the client is going to go with the cheapest option, and typically that's outsourcing out to the Philippines or India or whatever for $20 a month. So you don't want to do that. You want to be different. You want to have some kind of a value add-on. She wants to provide more value to her clients, but as a bookkeeper, you're kind of stuck with your qualifications. You could do different kind of reporting, but at a certain point, it's not really worth it for the client. So you ultimately get stuck in terms of providing value. And overall, Allie hates the spot that she's in. So Allie, this is what we're going to do. And FYI, this is a real client. Allie's not her name. I'm changing all the numbers and all the contact names for confidential reasons, but Allie is a real client, okay? This is what we did with Allie. Allie came to us and we explained to her how the software Nexus works. If you don't know, Nexus is my own software. I am the founder. I designed it, created it. It's mine. So the way that Nexus works is, in the most simplest terms, is it is a white labeling tax planning and corporate strategy software. So without Nexus, this is Allie and possibly you. Okay, so without Nexus, you're going to feel stuck. You want to grow with no extra work, but you can't, because if you want to grow, then you need to do more work, resulting in more time having spent on the business or hiring and outsourcing more contractors or employees, which just cuts into your margin. So we introduced Nexus to Allie, and this is what happened with Allie. So this is now Allie with Nexus. Okay, she's stuck at $90,000 a year. We already went over this. She's got 30 clients. Each client's worth $3,000. I believe that's, I think, $250 a month. 3,000 divided by 12. Yeah, that's $250 a month. So that's an average price client, a little on the low end, but let's just say that that's average. Okay, so she has 30 clients right here. Allie has untapped potential with these 30 clients. Now, these 30 clients range from businesses who are doing anywhere from $50,000 a year all the way up to multiple $1,000,000 every single year. Okay. Allie knows her clients. Okay. She knows how much they make, what they spend their money on, how much their net profit is, and everything like that. She knows their clients. She's been working with them for quite a while. So Allie can review the financial statements, the QuickBooks reports, the overall business activity. She can pop into the income statement or the profit and loss statement for that quarter. She can see how much they've been making. From there, she can do a rough estimate or a rough idea, because what Nexus does is Nexus is going to provide Allie a questionnaire form. What is that questionnaire form going to have? Well, it's quite detailed, but in long story short, it's an overall structure of how that firm operates right here. The total revenue, what their net is, does the shareholder have any family? Does the shareholder hold any property? If they do, is it personal property? Is it business? Is it corporate? How old is the shareholder? Is the shareholder 60, 65? Maybe it's time for retirement. Or are they younger? Are they in their 20s? Do they need more long-term planning? This form takes roughly 5 to 10 minutes to fill out, and that's taking your time, being quite detailed with it, which when you're doing this, is what you want. So from there, this circle here is the portal that Nexus has. Okay. What Ali does is Ali uploads that form as well as any financials and any info that may help. Okay. From there, Nexus takes all this info and we compile it into a process. During that process, Nexus will create a tax plan. They will create a corporate tax strategy. They'll create a 5 to 10-year plan, and they will create a report with the total savings. Okay. So Ali is then going to get sent a report right here. All right. I'm going to move myself so you can still see me. Make myself smaller. Cool. So Ali is still going to get a quick report. It's going to do a little introduction. Hello, X company. After in-depth review, we result in this, whatever that report says. Let's say that this report shows a savings of $40,000 a year with the tax plan that Nexus came up with. Okay. Now, if you give this report to a client and you show them, I'm going to save you $40,000 a year, and it's only going to cost you $15,000 one time, do you think that they're going to go for it? Would you go for it? I think you would. I know that I would. If I had my bookkeeper or my accountant come to me saying, hey, we've come up with a strategy. It can save you $40,000 every single year that you're in business, and it's only going to cost you $15,000 this one time. In my eyes, I see it, okay, I'm paying money no matter what. The only question is, am I paying a lot to the government every single year, or am I paying a little bit one time to my accountants who actually have my best interests in mind? What do you think that I'm going to pick? What do you think the client's going to pick? Of course, the client is going to pick that option. So what happens is Ali takes that report and she presents it to her clients, okay? Now, this is where the white labeling comes in, all right? Ali can present that report as her own report. That is the beauty of white labeling. So Ali has all of her branding, all of her name, and everything on that report as if Ali's the one that did that report. So Ali can now add a value on for her service. Ali can look like a genius in front of her clients, and Ali can charge what that's worth. Because when you're saving someone $40,000 every single year, you can charge $15,000 one time quite easily. Now, the best part about this, let me move that, is Nexus here. Nexus does all the work. They provide all the detail. Now, this is optional. Meets with you and the client. Some clients that we have at Nexus, they don't quite understand and they don't feel like learning the ins and outs of the actual tax plan. And if the client has questions, they are not able to answer it. So one of our tax specialists will sit down with you and that client. So in this terms, the tax specialist will sit down with Ali and that client and explain the whole strategy and answer any questions that the client may have. Okay. Now, Nexus costs to do this, say, is $8,000. Again, I'm not showing you and I'm not telling you exactly what the dollar amount is with our client because that's confidential. But for this sake of example, the cost to do this is $8,000. So Ali proposed a tax plan to her client for $15,000, saves them $40,000. Ali got to profit $7,000. Ali did no extra work, and Ali has a super happy client. That is the beauty, and that is how powerful white labeling tax planning and corporate tax strategy is. Okay, so this is Ali with Nexus. We just went over it. $15,000 made, $7,000 profit, no extra work, super happy client. This is Ali without Nexus. That's a sad Ali. Okay, that Ali is the same as up here, stuck, wanting more money but less work, which who doesn't? That is Ali, okay? And this is how we are adding an extra $100,000 to Ali's bookkeeping business with Ali doing zero extra work. If you run a bookkeeping or accounting firm and you want to add a value add-on service to first off be different in the market and generate more clients and get more leads, or provide extreme value to your current clients and collect huge amounts of profits while doing no extra work, then I want you to send me a DM on Instagram. I'll link my Instagram below or book in a call below and let's talk. I hope that video was helpful. And like I said, if this seems like something that you would be interested in, then click the links below and let's talk.